And record. There. So we left
James,
in with yes. Go ahead. It's your turn, anyways.
Nope, sorry. I'm good. I just accidentally pulled another Gary out, and for some reason, I always think I can't delete tokens, but I can. I did. I'm good.
Okay. So you hear the witch up on the rooftop scream as this bright light goes off and the smell of char comes down. Rakir standing there with a bit of a grin, holding with the sword that's bloodied from stabbing it through the ceiling. And it's now your turn.
Oh, I had forgotten it was going to start on my turn.
Yeah.
Um,
You were going to do something when you're like, it's not that big a deal. I'll go back to it next week.
I thought I put it in the chat. I suppose not. It doesn't really matter. The only visible combatant for me right now is the archer, and then I can just see a corner of that token. Is that one of ours or one of theirs?
And unfortunately, he's down a floor, so you really can't see him either.
Okay.
Unless you step over, you step a couple feet down. You saw him go down. That was the boss, the dark paladin, whatever he is, who stood there menacingly and then fell to the floor.
And who is this white weird token?
So that is some sort of maybe a spellcaster of sorts. So they're dressed in full plate though, with shields.
What does he look like? Just like a knight in full plate, or does he have distinguishing marks that say caster?
He says cleric to you. He reminds you a bit of some of the dwarven war clerics.
Okay.
And then there's a knight you can see the tip of down out the other window. Both those guys are down a floor though, so you'd have to get closer really to get a good if you were going to do a missile shot.
And Mal had called out that there were like 5, 6 guys down below, and they're shooting at him.
Yeah, because Mel poked his head out and they had a bunch of.
There's a whole bunch on the side. Oh, and they're shooting at me.
And what is the icon on the archer for? Is that a flight thing? Is that somebody?
This up here is actually that's the witch, and she's up on the rooftop. You can tell
Right
that
here?
she's up there. Yeah, that's the witch up on the rooftop. You actually have an empty room. This person's dead.
Oh, the archer is dead.
Yeah, that one's dead.
I see.
And this is a witch running across the roof. I need a better icon than flying.
Can I see any parts of her through the cracks in the roof that got stabbed through?
You think we'll treat her as invisible, that you know where she's at invisible. So you can see shadows and stuff of her moving up there, but you can't really tell exactly the target.
It doesn't help me one little bit. Damn it. All right. I'm just going to move 10 feet down. This guy's down at the bottom of the hole, right? But not unconscious.
Correct. But you could see him from there.
Sure. We will go ahead and just keep it simple this turn, and Gordon will point his staff at him and burn a charge to magic missile that guy. I'm sure I was going to do something way more exciting, but I don't fucking remember what the hell that is.
You weren't that excited about it last time either. That's why you let us quit. There,
Well,
she's four.
That was anticlimactic.
She's 4 squares up.
1. So 8 points to the guy there that's bloodied.
Okay.
And I'll move back out of sight. I move 5, 10, 15. I'll just move right back to that spot and call it good.
Hey, the magic missiles dash against the guy's plate. You can tell they're having impact, but more impact than impact on him. And he drives him back a bit as he's snarling, trying to get into his feet.
I'm hitting EOT and it's not doing anything for me, so I think
Ow.
maybe you need to reset the.
Yeah, I was noticing that earlier too. I was in the middle of working on something, and suddenly things started popping up from. It's like, okay. That's really slow. Whose turn is next? Anyways, I think it's probably theirs.
I'm guessing that those 8 points weren't enough to drop that knife, that knight.
No,
I
it
figured
yeah,
it chipped away something.
it did indeed. I think he's down to bloodied at least, or if not below that. Okay, there's the API spinning up. Good thing you mentioned something. Came here and there's a page of red all over it. Yay! Okay, Thorin, above you, you catch a glimpse of one of those archers peek over the top of the edge and lets loose of an arrow, and then follows it quickly with another one at you. If I can get her. And now begins the opening of all the character sheets. Or shot just without any bonuses. Hits, armor class 22.
Where
And then
is
she's,
Thorin? Oh, he's down at the bottom of the pit with.
yeah, he
Linda,
jumped
isn't
down
he?
there with everybody with his sword, and then rolling 1d10 added to that. Oh, that helps. Only one. Okay, cool. Unless that.
Can't help but notice Roll20's updated their UI.
That worked. Okay, the first time it didn't work. I put a dash in there. Yeah, there's this weird little enable dark mode now. All right, so we're adding 3 to that one total, so a total of 10 damage from that first arrow. Second arrow, armor class 14, forget it. She's up, and then she drops back. Oh, no, she gets taller. Wait a minute. Oh, the commoners move further away. There.
Ah.
Run away! All right, the guy who just got popped by 3 magic missiles glares, is looking around, looks at you, Thorin, as well, because you've got your big old sword over the top of him, realizes he can't get away, and he moves to flank you, though, and then attacks.
Could be wrong, but I think he's prone, right? So we'd have to use half his movement speed to stand up.
Okay. I'm good with that, because, yeah,
I
I
think
said he was
so,
getting
because
up.
they had fallen through the floor or whatever. I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
sounds good to me. And great sword. Swings his huge great sword at you. Misses with a 14. Second one comes around again. He looks a little terrified as he sees that none of his hits are making home. Now I'm
Is
just
that the
moving.
same one in the bottom too?
Yes, I'll move him too. Thank you.
Okay.
So how he goes to here. Oh, I'll take that one out of here. All right.
Oh yeah, Rakir, just so you know too, because your character would know this. All of these guys have an AC of like 20 or 21 or something
They're
ridiculous.
all in plate. Yes, plate and armor.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I think there was talk last time of we're all gonna die.
So
Because
I'm
there's
glad
a
you came
lot
back.
of them too.
All right. Making a dex roll, trying to get something in through the window. Not with that one. Okay, oil scatters against the outside. A little bit of fire on the outside of the building as flames. I'll just copy these ones as he misses this window to the south and engulfs the building side. Do that.
I don't like the person in the turn order named Kento the Brutal.
Well, he's sleeping right now. That helps. 2, 3. He's going to try to make a dex roll and get across and not break any floor and stuff. Knight, dex, DC 12. Oh, a 1. All right, another guy on the bottom floor. So one of the knights tries to jump across the area, and the hole suddenly gets bigger as he comes tumbling down on top of the other guy down below. I just noticed that's where he was going. All right. The guy down below does not make a save either. They both take it. What is a D, like falling 10 feet, D6?
Yeah.
Yep. I think that they both follow each other, they basically split the damage and both go prone, right?
That works for me. Yeah, I rolled max too. Cool. So -3 on him. And I need a D12. 3 o'clock position is where he falls out. Next to you there, Thorin. Both these guys are on their asses, though. That'll make that a little easier to hit. I don't want to keep looking. I'm just going to use that one. Oh, there it is. There's a lot of people on their butts down here.
They're all just chilling.
Everybody's chilling. He loses 3. Okay, you start hearing noise right next to you, Nasir, on the other side of the wall. Someone's hacking at the wall with something. You're beating and beating on it, trying to. It looks like they're trying to break through.
All right. Is this wall basically like one of the like the tough exterior walls, or just one of like the thinner interior walls?
Thin interior walls. These are just motel room walls.
Okay.
Listen, people having getting busy on the other side. All right. Blood Witch's turn. What's the damage on that thing? 2d6 at the end of her turn? And how does she get out of it?
For the fire rune?
Yeah.
Here, I'll
Post it, thanks.
but yes, it's 2d6.
Start of
Takes
each of its turns.
It must strength saving throw or be restrained for 1 minute. The shackles take 2d6 at the start of each turn. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn, banishing the 6. Okay, so he has to make a strength check versus what's our DC on it?
The DC should
No,
be.
she takes 2d6 at the start of her turn, and then at the end of her turn, she can roll the
Yeah,
save.
we'll do both the same though. I mean, she doesn't get anything else to do except for run, I guess. Restrained, you can move, but you can't.
Can't move.
Can 0 move? Yeah.
Zero speed.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on a lot of stuff.
Cool.
The DC is 13, by the way.
Okay, so let's do that out of the way. Go ahead and roll your 2d6 damage as the things burn her some more. You can hear her screaming away up there. 7 points. Nice.
Nice.
Does she have any? No, she doesn't have any spells going. I think that would be a cool thing to mess up some concentration with.
Yeah.
Try again. All right, and strength 13. You said.
Yes.
Ah, good job. All right, she's done for that round. She's snarling and hears spitting in her name. I'll fight with one of you. I will drink your soul. Sizzle, sizzle, pop. Oh, this one. The one I kept trying to jump across the roof. All right, Nasir.
Alrighty. So here goes. So first thing I'm going to, I forget, this is,
That's or next to you.
it's
No,
down
down to
here.
the south. Who is that? That's Rick here.
Alright, I'll just basically, like a stage whisper to them, I'll say, don't be confused. Don't attack me. And then object interaction, strip off my cloak. Action, disguise self. And all of a sudden, basically, you see a Kental the Brutal standing among you. Move over here. Just basically free action, just drop my cloak over the fire here as best I can, and then basically move clearly into the window. So basically, they see Kental standing there, basically like holding his sword. I'm assuming he's fully like visored, with correct.
Absolutely.
Since we're in war, even better.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll just basically look down there and basically using my the actor feet in a booming voice, say, hold fire. We've got this building's under control. Some of them fled to the south building. He'll point at the building to the south. Go after them. Surround them now. Because Nasir, now correct me if I'm wrong, because Nasir basically spent at least basically like an hour basically like watching this guy over breakfast, so he can copy his speech patterns and mannerisms. And based on the tales we've heard, he's basically sort of a brutal dictator type, sort of basically ruled by fear. So that's the attitude he takes to try and basically copy him correctly. And after he says that, he'll then basically step back out of the line of sight.
Can you toss the actor feed up on screen?
Yep.
I'm just curious if we need to follow it with a performance roll or anything.
It doesn't say so, but where'd my thing go? Did I close my... Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Hold on. Just switch
Hiding behind something.
Yeah, switch back from dark mode because I can't find it.
I was thinking the same thing. But he heard them though. He went and scout. You guys were scouting him out anyways. I can see him up there. He's got like
I'm Kental the Brutal.
Yeah,
His name used to be Kendrick the Bunny before
Yes.
joining this evil sect.
Yep, that's exactly why I did scout them so I can impersonate them.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's not as funny, but it's fine.
Awesome.
It's got the mechanic if you want to give them a shot to see if he pulled it off, but he'll get advantage on
charisma, deception, charisma, performance. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I'd like that just to see how good it sinks in, to see if they rush or if any of them goes, huh.
Because the way I see it, basically, how many of them are going to basically take the chance that that's not Kental and not
many.
do what he's... That's what I'm saying. Basically, he's a brutal motherfucker. He does not basically take dissent. If they don't go and they're wrong,
I will give him at disadvantage a saving throw.
All right. Let's see what the dice do, I guess.
They like you.
So effective 22.
Or if rather, they are scared of you.
Yeah, the dice like you. Let's go with...
Let's be able to roll insights, I guess.
And... which is wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom based.
Thanks. Oh, there. I can just do the insight. They don't have it anyway.
Yeah, so just roll straight wisdom.
Good enough. All right, so you see definite reaction from the folks out there. You see a dropping of guard, it looks like to you. Let me roll these last two guys, though.
So hopefully they'll run into the empty building and start looking around for people and give us a couple of rounds of reprieve while we mop up the guys in this building.
Oh, they must not have tokens attached to them.
And prepare fireball.
All right. Anything else you want? Nope, you've already passed on. Who is
Yes,
this
I
guy?
live in these buildings, Orden.
Yeah, I don't think I've got anything
Anymore.
else to do, unfortunately.
I didn't say that for the record. That was saucy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You guys hear me?
Glad if...
Vaguely. Oh, I hear it way off in the distance.
Glad I thought of that in the
It's
intervening
'cause
weeks.
Hold on, we got Thorin trying to fix his mic there. Yeah.
That's because he's on the bottom floor.
Oh, that's what it is. You sound like it. Houston to
You're still
Apollo.
very far
Do you
away.
read?
Ignore me for a minute, then. I'm still working on it, guys.
Okay, you got a couple more rounds. Well, actually, you're coming up pretty fast here. Alrighty, so he flees. This guy moves down. This one takes off to the south as well. She didn't even know about it. Oh, I heard something there. Turn me down. So you hear footfalls running across the rooftop of the garden.
Hello?
Hey, I can hear that. She can float. A little head pops in around the corner of a young girl. Looks to be maybe in her 20s, but obviously insane. Her hair is wild, going crazy every which direction. Has chains wrapped around her. She peeks around and looks almost at an eye level to you, and it's really odd because she might be flying or something because she's at a weird angle, like she's laying down, but she's in the air. She peeks around, looks at you, and this weird little smile looks over her as a hex. Oh, is that a hex on you already?
Yes. Couldn't tell you which one of them did it, but one of them hexed me.
Yeah. The other one just got the roof. I doubt she could have done it.
Was it them or Kental?
This is the Blood Witch, which is you have to make a DC 15 save.
She is clearly casting a spell.
No, it's a bonus action ability.
Oh, okay. What? DC 15 save. I'm gonna need
Charisma,
more
sorry.
information. There you
Charisma.
go.
That might help. That's a random one.
You choose.
13. I will use my reaction to add more to that with my arcane deflection. So I'm gonna add another 4 to that.
Nice. So you feel this power, the curse around you, this hex that's glowing on you, has been on you, this targeting. It suddenly starts reaching into it, and you can feel it moving your arms and legs, and you have this marionette type feel, and then you're able to rip away from it with that additional arcane deflection.
Nice.
She looks very disgusted on that one. I'll throw it up there for you just because it's fun.
I need to get that in a ring of spell storing.
She's a little disgusted on that one after that and makes an attack instead. You see the chains fling out around her. No fair! 13 does not hit.
Negative.
And then she dashes back.
He's gonna scream after her something like, "You're a little out of your depth, little one."
And this weird cackling laughter running off like a child. Thorin, do you have a voice? Click once for oh, vaguely. I'll crank you way up so no one else talk, please.
Yeah, my UBS port's going off on my other laptop.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I got you at 200%. Go right ahead.
All right. So everyone around me is on the ground right now.
Well, yes. Everybody on the ground, down with you, is on the ground. You're down there with two knights who have fallen through, and the big Kental the Brutal, who you recognize. You know him, the boss of that company.
He's out.
Yes, he's unconscious at the moment. You know, if you pop him or something, he might wake up. And then that's Mal up around the corner.
Okay, I see him. Then in that case, Thorn is going to attack the one right in front of him that just fell. Actually, the one that looks a little more hurt. He's going to attack that one.
Okay. That's not going to be hard.
And he's on the ground, right?
Yeah, so you at advantage, walk
Okay.
over and stick him.
I just don't want to waste stuff. Well, thank God.
But,
Alright.
yeah, at advantage. All right, that works. So 2 for dueling, and then... Well, yeah, I'll let you tell me the damage.
Alright,
Everything
so
hits.
7, then 11, 18.
Nice. So the first one stabs down in like a leg or something or other because he wiggles around trying to get out of the way. The second one gets him right in the chest, almost driving him to the ground and killing him, but he's still alive, just barely, just gasping. You see his hands open up on the sword, though, that he's holding, and it just sort of tumbles from his hand.
Alright, Thorn's not going to say anything to him. He's just going to squat down and kind of take a more of a stance and just stare at him. Alright, and that'll be the end of Thorn's turn.
Okay. I forgot I can turn up individuals, so I've got you cranked up, so don't worry about trying to fix it. No one else can hear you unless they turn theirs up in
I
Discord.
got you at 200.
Yeah,
Yep,
I've got
it works.
200. So if you do fix it, let us know before.
Yeah. Before we all scream.
Hopefully. Just, excuse me, I've been muting myself a couple times because I can't use the push button for some reason, so I've been muting myself a couple times.
All right. It's a hell of a night. I understand.
Before Thorn does the end of turn, I'm going to step on top of this table and try to get some high ground.
Okay.
All right, that'll be the end of turn.
Yeah, because the other guy's unconscious. He's not hitting you. Gary.
10, 15.
So Gary
20.
can see the witch in there as you fly into that room area.
That's where he's headed. He's beelining straight for the girl and flapping around her face, clawing at her face, tangling his claws in her hair, provide the help action. But he's not going to fly away. He's going to stay right there on top of her.
I'm debating. Hold on. Would the archer want to waste her held action to blow a familiar out of the air? I think so. Oh wait, no, that's the different one. She backed up after shooting. Never mind.
Mal's going to climb up onto the ceiling and poke his head around.
Go spider pig.
Yes. Does whatever a spider pig can. He'll take a look and he'll holler all that Thorn. Shh. Kentel's sleeping.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I was muted. So it's my computer. It's not a laptop.
And then give him the old 1-2 with the hand
It's my
crossbow.
UBS board. For some reason on this laptop, it's not wanting to work.
I'm gonna mute Brandon while he's fighting that out.
Okay.
There he goes. We'll have to let him know.
He's
All
gonna
right.
try the same thing on this guy here, the first one, the green one, with the the drow crossbows or bolts.
Okay.
I mean, come on, it's gotta work again. Nope.
If you hit him.
Actually, 23.
3. That'll hit him. And what's the save DC on that puppy?
The save is it's up here. Hold on, where did I put it? I should make it just something I could like throw out there. I think it's 13, but
I think you're right. Let's roll that. If it's close, we'll worry looking for more. Don't bother looking.
all right. Well, the first one does damage.
Yes. Oh wow, a lousy
19
sneak one,
point.
but still okay.
And then second
Is that to the wounded one or the one at the one closest to you?
the
I'm sorry.
one closest to me. He's trying to knock him out.
Yeah, I got you. I thought so.
Why does it have a bluish tint? That is weird.
What?
You're 12 on the sneak. For me, it looks like it's like tinted blue.
Oh,
No,
are you?
well,
It's a one.
Let me switch it to dark mode and see if it does changes it. Oh, it's the dark mode.
Yeah, dark mode.
Got it.
This red and regular.
19 for the second one.
That's still gonna hit.
All right. And another save.
Oh, let me turn his mute back on. He's like, "Hey, welcome back, Brendan."
No sneak on that.
No.
It's just 5 points, but then you
Okay.
get a save.
All right, you've driven that guy into blooded as you're popping round and around into him.
And then, yep, it was 13.
And don't worry about these guys behind the building if you're even seeing them, because they're not. They're in the building below her. They're at down by the stable. Okay.
And that's it. I think this guy gets one more saving throw.
Oh, because the second hit from the same stuff.
Yep.
Nope, that one he didn't. But he didn't knock unconscious. He's just poisoned.
Yep. He's not feeling well. That'll be it. Oh, I'm sorry. He'll move back.
Cool. All right, the drow thing. When did they get a chance to? Okay.
Yeah,
He's
that's
still
what's
out.
nice about it.
Moving on. All right, Kentelster's done. Oh, I need to. This is really confusing with the different tokens on different levels. Okay, if anybody looks down the hole, look down below. Let's get rid of these.
Yeah.
That is not helping because now I've got duplicates and the initiative's being weird and it's like, oh god. I may have knocked those guys off the initiative actually doing that. I hope I didn't.
Let's see.
Too much. Okay. Sorry for the delay there. All right. 3.
Just from that box there for reference, so people can know what's down below and what they can see.
Thank you.
Oh, nice.
12. And these guys are all heading down to the south. And the wisp, top of the round, all the way around.
All right, so this guy, so Thor, so which one of these two guys down here looks more bloody?
The one onto the left is barely alive. He's giving up his sword. He's dropped his weapon and he's landed. The other one is somewhat alive, but they're both pretty chewed up, pretty badly.
Okay, so if this is the feist, if this is the feisty one, then the wisp is going to basically use the help action on this guy here.
Okay.
Oh, how do I get that off? Oh, there we go. Then the wisp is going to basically fly up, fly past this guy, and these two. As he passes them, he'll just basically just whisper in their face, "Surrender or die," just to unnerve them, and then he'll go back down, and he's done.
Okay.
He always says the nicest things.
He does. He's the PR for the group.
That's
he's-
right.
I mean, if it's effective, why change it?
No, I love it.
The fact the invisible voice coming like right in front of their face out of nowhere. Just
I hate
proving,
that when it happens.
yeah, just proving that basically that there's something you can't touch. That's out there waiting to kill you.
And he's sleeping.
Yay! Welcome to the party. We're here.
And Rakir, you get to do something. Yay!
All right.
It's only 45 minutes into the evening.
Yeah, and you are blessed, right? Yeah.
Yes. So I've got to ask a question about this blood lich. Is this the one through the ceiling?
She is. She's about. Well, that's too high. She's about 15 feet up. She's up on the about a foot up on the ceiling area. With your growth, though, you could stab up with a longsword and get her, because you're pushing up against the ceiling.
All right.
Since you're semi-grown.
So I take it I could not grab her though if I jump.
No, you'd have to bust through the ceiling. And there's something weird about the ceiling. You've noticed that it's actually reinforced with living plants and vines that are sort of holding it all together.
Let's see. Which one of you just wrote to go through the wall?
Oh yeah, there's people chopping in the wall too.
No. Yeah, just so anyone in this room knows, they can definitely hear someone trying to chop through the wall to get in. So that should not
Yes.
be ignored.
And it was like a half hour ago. Good point. We mentioned that.
But yeah, the soft squishy guy did not forget that part.
So yeah, next to you, they're trying to break through the wall.
It does not sound like a bad idea to get the initiative on them. I'll approach this and I'll attempt to stab through the wall. Kind of using if they're standing quite a ways behind it, trying to get some extra reach in on that.
Go for it. It'll be at disadvantage, and he's going to get a little bit of damage resistance, as in like a couple of hit points from the wall. But there's what I want. That second one, no. You stab through. You hear a curse on the other side as your sword goes through easily enough, but misses the person on the other side.
Ah, let's see here. What's it do? Oh wait, hold on. I've got 2 attacks. Oh. Well. I think I'll just end there. On failing that. I'll move
Oh, the
back a
second one
bit.
got knife as well. I
Yep.
thought that was the first one still. So yeah, stabbing through, not getting through, but you can tell they're coming through this way pretty soon, though. All right. Anything else you want to try?
I'm gonna move just in between myself and Nasir, just in case they come in.
Okay.
They'll see me before they see him.
Well, I imagine he'll appreciate that. Oh, Nasir, could you roll a dex roll real quick just to see how well that cloak landed?
Okay.
I forgot about that. I was going to ask you that. So it's on it, but I'm not going to put it out yet. We'll just make it a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
We'll give it a round of no growth since I forgot about it.
Yeah. Couldn't devote more than the free action to it, so yeah, it wasn't a very good shot.
All right. Rakir, you feel a fire behind you a little bit, but it's about 6-7 feet back. It got put out a little bit by a cloak that got thrown over it. You position yourself between there and there. The lady's still up on the rooftop, but otherwise the room's clear. I will get rid of these bodies. Confusing. There are bodies all over the room, though. All right, and then Orden. And I'll try to make my turns faster. Oh, did you fix your mic? Thank you for the heads up.
1 sec.
Let's turn Brandon down, if you would all.
Arden's gonna move down 15 feet to get a line on this little blood bitch.
You pop around the corner, and there's a knight there with a crossbow. He's down on one knee, and he's got it held up, and he launches his heavy crossbow. Oh,
You're
and he
cutting out,
criticals.
but I got the gist.
You got any way to let me cut off all this shouting? Enough of that. Do you have any way to just make that critical nut? Oh, I guess you can. It's critical.
A crit's crit. Yep.
Yep. So you pop around the corner. The crossbow bolt just perfectly slams down for 10 points and pops you.
Pops who?
It hits Orden. He's
It's this guy, right?
Yep.
Orden mutters a curse and gives him a sneer, and then turns around and looks at the blood bitch, and Gary's claws all tangled in her hair, and he's gonna say, "Gary, take care of that bitch for me." And Gary is gonna reach out and try to touch her. And then she's had the help action from Gary, so this will be at advantage.
I think you got him.
Fuck, shit ass damage though. God
No.
damn it.
What's it supposed? Oh, I see, a 2 and a 1. Yeah, that didn't work out so well.
My war mage thing. What the power
Eight.
surge? I've already used one this
Minus
battle, and I
8.
only had the one.
Boom.
Oh shit. Counterspell gives me power surges, and I've counterspelled what, twice now?
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So I'd actually would like to use one of those and add 3 points to that to make it an 11.
Minus 3 more.
I always
Nice.
forget counterspell and dispel give me surges. I just don't use them enough to take
That's
advantage of it. And it's only 3 points right now, but shit, 3 points is better than no points.
Yes.
And then he's just gonna move 15 feet back up to nurse his wound. That's one of my favorite things to do, though. I love it when Gary can do damage. It makes me so happy. And that'll be it. Thanks for reminding me of that, Adam. I did think about it. I'm like, I don't have any, but I didn't think about the fact that I get him back with a counterspell. So I still have one left right now.
Perception checks to see if they hear all this battle going on since they're running away.
I did say that I didn't say that everything was dead. I did say that we had this under control.
Yeah. You're not connected to a character sheet. That's why it's not
Okay.
opening anything up.
I assume that they know that their captain is a badass, so he doesn't need the help.
So here we go. Now it should work. And I'm going to go pretty high. This is going to be a difficulty hard 20. Nope, they still go on south.
Nice.
All right, well, the first one gets down there. They're moving into the building. It'll be a certain number of rounds before they realize they've been had. I'm just going to put them off to here when they're inside for now. The wall blows in next to you as the guy finally just bursts it in with a big charge and shove, crashing through with his. You can see an axe in one hand. As the heat goes blowing through, an arrow flies over the top of his shoulder, though, from this archer in the background, which is going for Rakir. One more character sheet. And plus 10 on the hit. Nope, actually she won't have any more. Just one more of those. So did she hit without it? Nope, misses. The knight then charges through. He only has his axe, though, in his hand. His sword is wrapping at his side. He swings at you with a little axe. I'm just going to roll d20, I guess. I'll use the longsword and different damage. Completely misses. He's not used to using an axe. It tumbles from his fingers as he's trying to bring it around. The witch on the rooftop takes 2d6 damage. Go right ahead. Rick here.
All right. Another 7.
Nice. Well, it is the
Where
number
is
of
this?
God. It's a very good number to kill witches with. And she has to make a strength roll again. A 13, I think it was.
Yes.
13 it is. So she's finally free. That's here. That's not going too slow now.
All right. So this guy's in here, and the archer's now through the other side, right? Shooting at us.
Yes, I think. If you're talking about the archer, yes. So let's open up that wall.
All right. And how's Rakir looking? Is Rakir hurt?
I'm good.
Oh, you're good. Ooh, no, I can't do what I was gonna do. Oh well. If I stick my head out, that'll look weird because I'm still masquerading as there. By the way, did this guy have a reaction when he saw me?
Oh, good point. I don't know
Since
if
I
he did
lit the
see you
candle.
yet. Yeah, good point. I will do that. Which might be why he fumbled. And let's make that a perception wisdom.
What are you doing, fumbling?
15. 16. He knows there's enough spellcasters. He doesn't look like he's buying it. You see him squinting his eyes at you.
All right. Well, that's fine because then he gets to play.
Oh, that 8 on your initiative thorn is probably because I deleted you. That would do it.
Oh no.
Then I put you back on with an undo, and I think that took you off. I'll fix that wall. Is Kental on there either? No. I'll just re-roll for those guys, you two.
That's right. He busted through the door, didn't he?
Down below? Yes. The guy who's now on the Kental did?
Yeah. All right. Gonna get down there, just out of his reach. I'm gonna basically lob my scorpion through the hole he busted through, and then whoop. Enjoy, Archer.
There you go.
And he'll be Missy will yell, kill the one in front of you. And it will rush to do my bidding. Man, I wish I could actually turn it, but so it will rush up and attack her.
Okay. Does it go? When does it go now? Go for it.
Yep.
Well, the 21 definitely hits. DC 12 to escape.
Oh, she's grappled.
Okay, so on her round, she can try to get out.
Yep, that will take her action though if she wants to get away.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna move out the line of fire. My last movement, and I'm done. And that probably have to deal with the fire next turn. Now that I've got the scorpion business done.
Oh, I guess the crowd likes the scorpion. All right. This guy, where's this guy at? We're going to give them a DC 20 perception check to figure out for each round that they're down there if that building's empty. And I'll just decrease it each round, the DC, as they get more of explored. That's close.
Oh shit, James, I owe you a concentration save.
Oh, you got, you're bless.
Yep.
Another 19. Still not good enough, though. We definitely made that. But since you reminded me, what's the hex damage? A D6?
Yeah. But that guy that hit me didn't have me hexed, so I don't think that would.
That was the girl? Oh, she never.
I don't think that night.
That's right. It was the crossbow that got you. You're right. Never mind. It was the crossbow that got you, not the girl. Okay. Well, then she's going to try this again. Make another charisma save.
Only if she can see me. Or is that not
That it
true?
can see. Nope, it is there. That it can see. All right. Well, then she's going to do the same little maneuver then. Though she's not going to be able to get as far back this time. All right. Now you got to do it.
Charisma save, you said?
Yes, sir. 15.
Right. 10, and I can't get that one above.
Oh,
Not by 5 more.
Nope.
Oh, you can't use your action?
I can, but I can only add 4 to it.
4. So you feel the same effect as last time, as this marionette type feeling goes over you, and you feel your legs and arms moving against your will as you take 1 step forward, 1 step diagonal, and fall down next to. Make another concentration check.
Roll me some damage first, please and thank you. 4.
And you're definitely prone since you weren't having in control of your falling. Come in. Can we get any more little things on you? 12 will do it though, huh? Because it's only, what, a DC 10 or something?
Yep, 12 will do it. And just to be on the safe side, it's either DC 10 or half the damage, whatever is greater.
So you're good.
Yeah, I'll save the reaction. I don't need to.
So you, but unfortunately you fall on your ass down there. Well, everybody else is on their ass, and Thorn's standing on top of a table looking down over everybody. And then she,
shh, don't wake him.
and then she floats out around the outside of the building.
I'm not exactly in control of my own legs here.
Oh, Jane, I did re-roll. I put myself back to 8, but it did throw me down at the bottom.
Oh, I thought you were 7. I made you okay. So go before Gary. Then you're up. Should have gone before the witch.
Oh, in that case, Thorn is going to sidestep and then attack these 2 knights that are still laying on the ground.
Okay, go for it. Coup de grace.
Have we found out around how much health these knights have?
Not particularly, I don't think. They're pretty hefty.
Well, that's a hit and a hit.
All right, well, then a 12 to the first guy on the left.
The one is on the ground. Okay,
Yeah,
both
that
on the
guy right
ground.
there.
Okay.
Does that kill him?
Oh yeah.
All right,
So
then
that drives it through, and he goes out.
then Thorn's gonna yank his sword out and stab into the next one for 7 damage.
Nice.
Well, I don't know about that, but it definitely gets rid of him. All right, and this bastard goes down as well. He's not quite dead yet, but he's
Thorn's just
bleeding
gonna
out.
step down closer to Kento. I didn't think they'd just lay there and die, and that's gonna be in his turn.
Okay. And we're at Gary.
Gary's gonna fly directly over to the Blood Witch and start clawing at her again to provide the help action. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He'll perch over the table and be done. So the next attack on that specific Blood Witch will have advantage.
Okay, I need the bottom map, so I'm gonna move everything. This will be fun. Hold on. Let's move. Maybe this will work. I'll take this and move this to the token layer, and then see if I can grab everybody. Is that gonna work?
Fingers crossed.
I got a couple extra things, but not too bad. Oh, where'd it go? Oh,
What's going on?
okay. I was trying to move the token. I moved the map to the token layer, and then tried to move you and everybody else over the top of the Ironmonger, and then I got one of my cool little exit things, and the building left. It's like, oh, Control C. So, do you guys still have your initiative? Okay, good. It's like, oh, that did all what I wanted.
Terrible.
All right,
Hey, at least the door worked.
the doors work. Watch out for the doors. All right, let's try that again. Sorry. There we go. This time it didn't go flying all the way. And then I'll get these two pieces out. All right, so now the map for the downstairs is over to the right. So I can start putting people in the other building and stuff. Oops. Okay, and move this back to the map layer.
All right. Did I see Gary fly out the hole in the wall, or is there a hole in the wall here or no?
Where are you at? So Gary's going up through the. Yes, I guess you would. The wall.
A hole in the floor or the
It's in the
ceiling.
floor. Yeah, it's in the ceiling. So Gary, you saw him flying over the top of you and out. I don't even know if you would see him from where you were at.
All right. Well, he'll pop out. And he's still on the. Uh oh. He's still on this. Oh,
Can you
on the
grab him?
ceiling here.
There you go.
There we go. That's right. The arrow keys. 15. And he'll take his first shot at the guy who's hurt on the ground here. Oh, is he laying? Is he prone?
Everybody on the ground floor is prone. Yeah, except for Thorin. Even Orden's prone.
Oh, it's that kind of party.
Yeah.
I guess he'll take a regular shot then at the guy on the ground with his regular bolt. Armor class 11. Misses. He says,
Okay.
"Do you want me to kill that guy?" He points to the sleeping guy.
Kentel?
Yeah.
Says no.
He'll come out to the center of the room, and if he sees the witch up there, he'll hop off his bonus action Otherwise, he'll just wait and see what happens.
Okay, do you want to ready anything? Because you still have another attack.
He's
Should be
just
able
got
to
his
see the
bonus
witch
action
from there.
attack.
Okay.
He'll try and now there's probably nothing to hide up here.
If you're on a table, you can hide. Oh, we're on the rooftop.
He's on
No.
the ceiling, yeah.
Yeah. No, not a lot.
Alright.
Even the lights are coming down from chains to a chandelier or something, if they even had that. Though,
If I drop down, maybe.
yeah, I'm just looking at the holes on the ceiling above you, but they're not near you really. There's one over the top of the entrance going into the kitchen. There's a hole in the ceiling that's just covered up by some boards. And I don't think the archer's over a hole. Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll just drop down and try and hide under the table.
Okay, that's easy enough.
Take off my spidey sense. Actually, I'll do it after. And done.
Snort, snort, snort. Knight. Where's this guy at? That's him. With his 8 hit points. I don't know if he's going to be that brave. Now, he starts begging for his life. Drops his sword, starts pleading and begging. And crossbow tries to make it across that big hole. Let's see if he does any better than his compatriot. DC 10. Hey, he does make it across. We'll count that as definitely difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He gets to here and crouches down. Oh, the bug's there. He gets there. He's trying to attack the spider. He gets up to there and attacks the scorpion. Great sword. Swing. What's the scorpion's armor?
All right, miss.
And the second one hits armor 17
Hit.
for 7. And done. $19 DC to spot that they're in the wrong building. 19.
Jerk.
Will-O-Wisp.
Don't forget your fires at the top of the round.
Oh, thank you. Oh, top of the round. Thank you for reminder. I've missed like 3 of them. So you hear this odd shudder goes through the entire building, and it makes your legs move a little bit as it shudders through the building. And there's this loud, deep sound coming from everywhere that you could hear roaring out. And it sort of almost sounds like the wind a bit too. And it's yelling out, "Ooh," sort of like a who sound, or maybe it's just making wind sound. And let's put them on the board.
No.
I'll just do it from here. Where is the initiative? Here it is. I'm just way down at the bottom. Perfect. The wisp. And the fire. Sorry.
All right. So this guy down here is begging for his life, right?
Yes. That one down there is begging for his life.
James, you probably want to reorder before you get going because that 4 isn't.
Why is it attached to the fire? That's cool. All right, well, we'll use that. All right. That's when the fire grows. Well, with it, I'll roll again for the other guy. That was weird, I guess.
You had it highlighted, I think.
All right.
Oh,
Then Wisp will come up. Wisp will come up and advantage on that. Help on that guy.
weird. The second one didn't show up. Oh, there you go.
I had to actually. I don't have a token for it.
Oh.
I guess I could grab the building and roll, but 2.8.
Just don't go through the door. That's crazy because there's tokens of it. Well, I guess there's not tokens. Huh.
Here, I can do this. All right. So what's going on now? I'm sorry. It's Rakir's turn.
Yes.
It
Yeah,
is.
The wisp gave a help action on this guy, so for your first attack, Rakir will have advantage.
Alright, sweet. Just give me a second. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is attack this guy right here. And I'm gonna attempt to hit him with a menacing attack. I just need to check the DC on that.
Wow. Well, that'll hit.
Nice.
In a few more minutes, we'll take a quick break. My dog is walking around breaking wind, and that tells me that I need to get her outside pretty soon. Before I get to smell it all night.
Let's see. What is the
Eight
Battle Master maneuver
8
DC
plus
again?
8 plus prof plus strength, and add a die 8 to damage.
Yeah, DC is 15 to not be frightened, and then let's see, the second one would be-
I'm going to guess that's charisma?
Wisdom.
Oh.
Nice.
All right, so it's frightened of you until the end of your next turn, and you also should be taking another Dexter die 8 of damage from menacing.
that last one should be a. Oh no, it's already added blast. Never mind. And that's it. Has it been adding Giant's Might to it as well automatically?
Yep.
Alright. Then yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Hey, Meta, did you roll
Yeah,
the
it's okay.
die 8?
For what? Oh yes, the
For-
extra
from-
damage
from menacing.
from
13.
So that'd be 22 damage for that one hit, plus frightened.
So the first one does 16, is that correct?
Plus at 22 total.
The very first swing?
the very
Yeah.
first one should only do 10. Or
Oh, okay. I was
16.
just looking. I just
No,
saw that
you rolled a
was.
6 for Giant Might,
Yeah,
and then
six
you
for
also
Giant
rolled
Might.
another 6 for your battle maneuver.
So that
Yeah,
first
that-
one does 16 then. Okay. I just want to take them off one at a time so we know what point person falls if not.
16 plus 6.
Okay. Oh, a 6 more on top of that.
Yes.
Okay. And then the second one, it does. Well, it's at advantage, so it hits. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't think the second one's at advantage.
It doesn't, unfortunately. Oh, it doesn't, unfortunately.
Yeah, so that one's going to miss. And we'll throw the one bless on top of that as well. What's the bless for? Is that damage?
No, sorry, I didn't see that I was already adding it.
Oh, okay.
The global modifier.
Gotcha. Nice. Okay, so bang, slamming into this guy's plate mail. It's absorbing a lot of damage, as it should, since you're wearing one too. And but you're able to pound away out of him a bit. He doesn't look like he's bloodied yet, but you've definitely got his attention as he's trying to pull his sword out. All right. Anything else you want to try?
That was about it. Wait, is he frightened?
Yes, he is. I just couldn't find a picture for that. I'm looking for one. Oh,
I think like the
yeah,
ghosty.
yeah. Oh, there goes. That'll work. Sure. Boo. And he's not at advantage anymore. We can take that off.
I've been hit enough to know how to scare another man in plate mail.
There you go. Is it ringing? I'll hit next, and we're off to Orden.
So this knight here is unarmed and pleading for his life, right?
Yes, indeed.
as Orden moves by him, he's going to point over in this general direction here. And say, move out of the way if you want to live. A 10.
Which direction, I'm sorry, did you point?
Just anywhere down.
Just get
so
out of the damn
he's
way.
not within striking distance of Thorin or myself or whatever. 15, 20 to there. And correct me if I'm wrong, James, but I should have a good visual on that witch from here, yeah?
Absolutely.
And she should still have the help action from Gary because I don't think anyone's attacked her. So we're just going to throw a fireball. How about a 29 to hit?
That'll work.
For 18, and I'll throw 3 more, use that last power surge, and call it 21.
Minus 21. Nice. Definitely bloodies her on that one. She screams in agony as the fire rolls over her.
He cackles a little to himself as he uses his last 10 feet of movement, 5 feet up and 5 feet under the table, with a point of trying to make it so she cannot see any part of him from where she's standing as he's giggling
Okay.
under the
Make
table.
Screaming up there.
Make a perception check then real quick as you go under there. Oh, actually, you wouldn't have to. Well, you're not. Look, I guess you would. It doesn't matter.
I can if you want.
Yeah, go for it. It's more fun.
Not my forte. Ooh,
It is
look at
today.
that.
All right. So yes, you climb under there and you hear a little voice as well. It was Mal talking. You see him hiding underneath the same damn table as you.
Hey, buddy.
He's
Where
hiding
you
really
hiding
well.
from?
He's
I'm
like,
hiding from that blood bitch.
Where is she? I'll get her.
He points right where she is. That is movement and action. I don't think I have a bonus, and we'll call that good. Orden is a little ashamed of himself. I don't think he's ever had to hide before, but he doesn't like
that's
that
okay.
she can get in his head and fuck with him either.
don't like the dancing part. Okay. Archer.
Was it a dance or was it just a movement? Because that would be funny if it was a dance.
Yeah, well, they call it dance. I imagine it's more of like moving like a marionette type of dance because
Gotcha.
it's called the Blood Witch dance.
Got no strings.
Yeah, that's what he does. Okay, the archer shows restrained because she's being held by the critter. So she's going to try to hit it. She's at disadvantage, I believe, to hit while she's restrained. Yep. And stabbing at it with her short sword, trying to get away. Only gets one with a short sword. Does 13 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
Nice.
Nope. Peasants, they're out of the combat. They're off buying a pizza or something.
Except for this guy in the corner.
You find someone floating around still?
He's stuck in the wall.
Oh, he's hiding. Okay. Where are these people at? No, Mr. Mr. Scaredy Cat. Okay, well, you can make an opportunity attack as he then is fleeing away from you and he's going after Nasir. You can whack him as he steps out of the range on up to Nasir.
Sweet.
Well, hopefully you do a much damage. It's going to be sweet for poor Nasir. 24 will definitely hit. 14. So pulling a sword from a scabbard is a full action or is it an interaction? Things you can do on your turn.
Object interaction.
Did you use your giant's might?
No, it doesn't. It shouldn't be using my giant's might.
Okay.
Is Giant's Might on your turn, or once a turn?
Yeah, you remember you grew. You just didn't.
Yeah, it's
when
once
you grew,
on each of my turns.
Yeah, so
So
no.
it shouldn't. It shouldn't be proccing for every attack, and it shouldn't be.
Got it. Don't you want it on that one though? since you
I
hit?
mean, I've already used it last. It's not even my turn.
Oh, yeah, but it's per turn. So you can use it this turn, and then you can use it on your turn.
No, I
Say
thought
there's
you,
like a
No,
sneak
thought
it
you
attack.
said
specifically says once on each of your turns.
Oh, on each of your turns. Got it. Got it.
Okay, so a little thing on the actions though is I'm seeing that it says you actions in combat, one is attack. So if you have 2 attacks, you don't get 2 actions. You get 1 action that has 2 attacks in it. Is that correct?
yeah. If
Right.
Yeah.
basically most stat blocks take if they can have multiple attacks, like the multi attack, they'll
Yeah.
specify what those 2 attacks are.
Yeah. So using an object then would take up the entire action and all attacks for that round.
Negative.
No.
Object interaction, draw the sword.
Oh,
Then,
object interactions, not use an
then
option. Okay.
multi attack, make all your attacks.
Okay.
Not that I want to get hit, but that's how it
Hey.
works.
All
But since he's still in view of Rakiri, he's at disadvantage.
You're right,
Okay.
though, that if he does a second object interaction, then he's got to use a full action for it.
Yeah, if he
Yeah.
wanted to.
Which then
Like
becomes that use object. Gotcha.
if you want to draw and then put away your sword, that's your turn, essentially.
That's why I was hoping after you mentioned him, you'd move in between us so you couldn't run toward me. But oh well.
Here we go. Oh,
Ooh,
So hit.
for 7. Luckily, it's not a bunch. Comes around again for the second one. It's going to miss. Unless you have an 8. I don't think so.
Oh.
Good thing it's not an advantage.
And good thing for Bless, or else you would have had to deal with
yeah.
or else you'd have to deal with
Luck would
everything
go
up
away.
here by yourself.
As all the spells pulled out. But no. And that's it for him. He's trying to muscle his way past you. I'm surprised you didn't collapse on that as it is. Okay, 2d6 to the lady on the... Oh, wait, she got out
No,
last
she's
round.
free.
She is free. Well, she can't get anything from there. She's just going to move. Oh, actually, that would be a smarter thing to do. She goes to here, peeks in the window so she can actually see. And a hex is a bonus action? Yes. So this one then tosses a hex on Rakir. Oh, don't roll the damage. Sorry, I'm just me clicking the spell. Okay, so we'll put that on you. There needs to be a way to jump to these little icons with a letter or something. Can you find hex thing for me? I don't want to keep looking. And she does have 2 bonus actions, so then she's going... That window has been shattered in already. She's going to use her chains and try to tie up Rakir.
What saves do I need to make?
First, let's see if she even hits. Do you hit armor class 18? You have
No.
20? She misses anyways. So the chains rattle off of your armor and go flying back to her as they were trying to bind you up. And yeah, that's it. She doesn't have any more move. All right, Nasir. So you see this figure appear, a little face appear upside down through the window, peeking in. For a moment, you think it might be Mal because the way it's poking in, and you realize it's some lady with her hair dangling down with gravity. The chains flying through the window past you and miss Rakir and then dash back. And you're up.
So now I heard this huge groan and something moving outside. Like what exactly do I know about this? Like what's happening?
That's a good question. The whole building shuddered when it made this horrendous noise, and that was it. The building's still shuddering because it's all the same round.
Okay. All right, then I guess I'm going to let's see. Let me just check spell. Yes, got to be closer. So I'm going to basically sort of go around this guy, clamber up here, get close enough, and then basically the fire is just close enough for me that I'm then going to prestidigitate it.
Don't blow it out.
Yep, snuff it out before it can spread. Gonna yell
You
over.
got it.
Yell over at Rick here. Get this one off of me. And I assume this guy doesn't look like he's too hurt yet, unfortunately.
He looks bloodied.
Okay, maybe Rick here can finish him off then. All right, and then it's Scorpion time.
Adam, I'm sorry. I know Orden can't see you, but I was distracted. What did you do with? What did you press to digitate?
The fire that's spreading through the room.
Nice.
All right, and then Scorpion time. Against the archer.
Where's it at? There it is. What has she got? And after your turn, we can take a little break here. Archer. Hit, miss. And she's grappled again. I will have to take it off.
Okay.
Snap.
All right, and then I guess I'm done because I'm not gonna risk taking an attack of opportunity to get out of range.
Good call. All right, so I'll just stop that. Let's take 7-minute break here to the 40 mark. 41 now. And we'll be right back. We'll pick up at this point. Let me get this animal outside before something bad happens. So I'll see you guys at 7-8 minutes.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Until
Okay.
then.
Bye.
I was quite famous in my day. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Oh, we back to playing now?
I'm just moving the NPCs whose turns it are. Figured I'd just do that while we're waiting for everybody else. Okay, we'll leave it there. Well, I see all the mics are all off. I guess we're ready.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So the Blood Witch, which is outside then with the owl, I believe, unless where's the owl at now? Oh, there it is. Is that a spirit? Oh, that's an old spiritual weapon floating around. I gotta get rid of that. That person went away. How long do those spiritual weapons last?
1 minute.
Oh, it's still there then. Okay.
Yeah, it's funny. Like even though the cleric's dead, it just hangs around.
Yeah. Ooh. In case you come back from the dead as a ghost, you can use this. All right.
I mean, technically, if you get revivified, yep, you sure can.
Hmm.
I contemplated going another level or two with Orden and Cleric for spiritual weapon and spirit guardians and more healing, and it just didn't fit with the character though. He's not a healer.
No. Au contraire. All right. So you see that the young girl floating back into the room here again. Which one is this? Is this the Haggy one? No, it's the waif of a girl. So she floats back in through the hole, looking around in here. Hmm. Well, she's got. No, she won't do that. As she's standing there floating, you can tell she's readying a spell or something rather, and there's this glowing, crackling noise as she's just standing there. Come out! Come out! Come out! Thorin.
James, she couldn't see me from up there. Doesn't mean she can if she's down in the room, especially if she's next to Thorin. Even if you want to give it a roll or something, I think that's fair.
Well, you don't have a stealth check, actually, do you? You want to
Nope.
roll stealth? At least he'll give me a DC.
I would have had to use an action, I think, to hide, and I didn't have an action to use, so I don't.
Well, she can see you're under the table. We'll give you cover.
That's fair.
What's 3/4 cover? +2 to AC or a disadvantage? I have it right here. I don't know why I keep asking.
+2 is half cover. I'm not sure what 3/4 cover is. +4?
Cover, here it is. 3/4 cover, +5 bonus to AC and dex saving throws against attacks and effects that originate on the opposite side of the cover. All right, you can take that. Then she's going to definitely blast away with this. And as the crackling goes blasting into the table area where you're at. And where is it?
Wow, 3/4 +5. That is intense.
Oh, and it's not on here, of course. Sorry, one sec. I put her spells, but her cantrips didn't make it out of text onto the page.
Adam, are you gonna say carry around a chair? Just set it down in front of you every time.
No, disguise self can make you appear up to 1 foot taller or shorter. So you can at least, if you cast it and make yourself appear short, you can stand behind 3/4 cover, see and attack. But when they look at you, they won't see you because basically your appearance is 1 foot shorter, and therefore it's not visible behind the cover.
All right, here we go.
It's fucked.
Why is
Eldritch
that?
Blast are attack rolls. All right, here we go.
Why is that
Where's
1 die
it at?
10 like?
Yeah, I'm pulling it in from D&D Beyond because the damn character she's not loading.
Oh, okay,
I don't want to wait.
interesting.
So I have to roll the attack. Why isn't the attack coming up? I wonder if that's the die.
It might need to have a she might have a casting, a spell casting, whatever.
Yep, that's it. Does 15 hit you? I doubt that. Thorin? Orden? You have what, 20 DC? AC?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know what it's right around there though. 15 definitely.
So
22.
first one crackles out and misses you. Second one, 20. Does that hit you? You said 22, you said?
Yes, sir.
All right, and the third Eldritch Blast, 25. Oh, she's just homing in.
20. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry, dogs are going ballistic over nothing. So I have a 22 AC, but if he's got 3/4 cover, that makes it 27. Yeah.
Correcto. Perfect. Blast the table. The table above you takes... Oh, it's gone. The table just shatters and blows apart, and you've lost your 3/4 cover.
Look wide-eyed over at Mal. We need to kill that bitch. Okay.
And she's just, you can just hear her sort of giggling like a little kid doing it. Pow! Pow! As each blast comes slamming in. And Thorin.
All right.
Ooh,
So
good
I
sound.
missed. Heck yeah, thank you. It's good to know that's working right. I read the cloak of teleportation thing wrong. So it lasts for 1 minute after I use it. How long has it been since the beginning of combat? How many rounds?
Oh, I don't know.
It's
5?
probably, you think it's so? I'll probably have 5 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you that since you haven't really used it. Once, I think.
Yeah, I think it was once or twice. And I'm trying to think what the fuck to do. I want to start beating the shit out of this brutal guy, but like I don't want to wake him up at this very moment. So if I was to pick up his weapon right now, what would that count as? Would that be an action, or if I was to disarm him right now and just snatch his weapon while he's sleeping?
I say it's interaction. I doubt he's even holding it. Just
So
picking it
could
up
I
the
just like a
ground.
free object like interaction, kind of kick it away from him?
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm gonna do that. He's gonna try to kick it as far away as he can. Shit.
You've got another enemy right next to you. Yeah.
Yeah, he's surrendered though, so Thorn doesn't want to kill him.
Oh,
But
there's
he's probably
another one.
Oh, he's dead.
We've learned a
No.
valuable
Oh, the Blood
lesson
Witch?
about
Oh shit, I didn't
killing
even see
people
that
who have
motherfucker.
surrendered.
Okay, well that changes everything then. Okay, Thorn's got a fighting spirit and then turn around. So he's gonna kick Brutal's weapon away and
Okay.
then turn around, fighting spirit, and he's gonna start whacking an old Bud bitch behind him.
Okay, so yeah, it's just basically almost just only your head poking in. So there's this girl's
all I need.
floating in the air. Exactly. So
How
bring it
high is the
down.
ceiling? How high is that hole from him?
It's 10-foot ceiling in here for the first floor.
So
Second floor is only
he's about
8.
6, almost 7 feet, 7 foot. So
Yeah.
you probably have he'd be easy to making sure. Well, then in that case, Thorn is going to make one attack, and then if with the second attack, can I attempt to grapple her face?
You want to grab her head? Go for it.
Yes, try to yank her in.
I
So
think that's-
23.
Can I grapple her face with my face? I think that's a kiss.
Okay, so it's going to be 11 on the first hit. That hits her.
Okay, absolutely.
All right, that, and then we'll roll in athletics.
Yeah. Oh, I rolled a 5.
25.
Good job. Okay, yeah, you grab onto her head. Real easy because she's sort of like zero grav right now because she's floating.
All right, can I yank her in?
Okay.
So can I use the rest of my movement to probably get her down here?
Where do you want her at?
Right in front of her. He knows Orden's been looking for her. Right in front of Thorn. So he's gonna yank her. Come here, my buddy's been looking for you. And he's gonna yank her down and throw her to the ground if he or pull her in front of him. Not throw her, but he wants to hold on to her.
Done.
Orden, who just had the table exploded above him, probably has half a load in his pants, tries to muster up courage. He goes, Yeah, I've been looking for you.
As he throws her down in front of you, like 5 feet away.
I got a present for you.
Thanks, Thorin. You're the best.
Well, don't worry, grabbing her. It's gonna be into his turn. Then he's just gonna hold on to her.
Okay. Gary.
Gary's gonna fly over and fly in her face as she's grappled and provide the help action. I know mechanically, I don't know. Oh no, when they're grappled, they don't get any sort of advantage, but he does now. He'll fly over there to her and then fly over and stand in a defensive position in front of Orden.
Okay.
Because
The wings held out.
exactly. He's the destroyer of worlds, man. He thinks he's taller than Orden, and Orden thinks he's 10 feet tall.
All right, Mal's
Right.
gonna push back the chair, leap out from under the table. Surprise! Shh! And take 2 shots at her.
Leap out from under the half
The
of
ruins.
the table that
Yeah.
remains.
Throw off the chunks of table.
Behold.
Time for sleep. 24.
Hit.
All right. So 26 points, and then a saving throw.
Oh, good one.
Night.
She falls asleep in Thorn's hand.
All right.
These things didn't
Then
work this well against you guys. Dang.
Yeah. He's like, all right, she's sleeping. Can we kill her?
Stab away, Stabby.
He'll leap down. Is there anywhere to hide in this ruined table anymore, or does it look pretty beaten up?
You could hide behind it because you can hide behind a person. So
Oh, okay. He'll just
there's still some
crawl
chairs and stuff.
crawl under the chair and open up Sam.
Okay. You gonna get something out of him next round, or you got some time to get it now?
He's gonna get it next round. He's gonna hide right now, but then next round he'll start pulling out stuff.
No. Okay. Snore, snore, snore. He is doing as requested and crawling under the table slowly, trying to drag his body away and pull his friend in with him, the dead guy next to him, trying to drag him in as well. Top floor. Time to kill the bug. Attack with the greatsword on the scorpion. Ooh, critical. 14 points of damage. What is it? Oh, he has 31. Okay, and the second one. I don't know if 18 hits. In case it does,
Hits.
it does 12 more. Big bug. Oh, not that guy. It's not his turn yet. Okay. So the inn shutters again, and you hear a loud crashing sound from outside. And I lost him. Where'd he go?
You said we hear from outside?
From outside, I mean a really loud, like a building falling over type level or a tree crashing down to the ground or something like that. Just a huge shuddering bang. And let's roll the hit. Oh, I should roll. These are advantage. I'll just roll twice. That'll hit him. And you hear a scream from outside.
Does
And
it sound like a fear or a meta scream?
no. And it's further out to the back. You can hear it down on the ground floor behind the building, not up above.
Got it.
And the second attack. At advantage. Nope, that one hits. And damage. 19. That'll work. Good lord. And there's nobody with eyes outside, so we'll just leave that alone. Who is this that is going on round 1? Okay, top of the round, you could hear sounds of explosions outside, like earth explosions, things rattling against the side of the building, screams outside, and loud shuddering, crashing noises.
Uh-oh.
Can we see anything from the inside that would give us an idea what might be going on?
Are there any windows on the bottom floor to the back? No, there are no windows where you're at except for way open looking to the front, up in the top left corner, up there up in the northwest corner. Mal, yeah, you two can. You have the ones in the back to the kitchen. Go ahead and make perception checks. We'll see how much you can see by how high you roll. It'll be Mal and Orton.
What's going on out there?
And Nasir for upstairs, because he's got a clear shot for the window. Oh, okay. Nasir's got a perfect view, probably from the angle he's at. For you guys downstairs, you see motion out there, something big flashing by. I mean, it's like it'll block like 20, 30 feet of light coming through like a crack in the wall for a moment, and then it disappears. So there's something smashing around outside. Upstairs, yeah, basically Nasir nailed it. The the inn is fighting back. So outside, then you see, Nasir, that there are huge roots ripping up out of the ground in random places around, and even coming out of the building and grabbing people and smashing them against the walls and stuff. And it seems to be isolated to outside,
Nice.
at least at this point.
Aren't we glad we didn't indiscriminately fireball everything?
Meh.
Nah.
6 to 1.
The inn wouldn't punch inside of itself.
I don't want to find out if the inn can squeeze, though.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm gonna shit us out.
Wouldn't be the first, huh? Out of this place. All right, what do you want to do with the Will-O-Wisp at the top of the round?
All right, and this, damn. Will-O-Wisp is going to go over, use the help action against this guy, and then I guess it'll go back post up there. Actually, it's going to fly downstairs briefly, just to see what in the heck is going on down there. Oh, look at that witch. She's fucked. Then back up, and he's done.
Rakir. There's loud shudders happening outside. Not much going on in here left. There's still one knight. There's an archer you can see through the wall, and another knight, but she seems to be engaged with the giant scorpion over there right now, who's got her by got the bow in her arm, got it in a pincher. And then there's something going on outside. And then there's a blood witch who poked her head in a moment ago and shot something in her, and you can still see her in that window over there.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see here. Well, I can't walk on top of the table, so
You can.
just move
Oh no,
down
you're too
here.
short. You're too tall. Your head's like touching the ceiling.
Yeah, and I'm just going to attack this knight here, and hopefully I'll take him down before...
He eats Willem.
Let's see.
Well, that'll hit.
And because of advantage, that's a crit.
That's right. So what is the damage on that thing then?
Let's see here.
Add your giant smite in.
Yeah,
oh, it's already in there.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's already been added. So let's see, that is...
If you use another maneuver, that'll be doubled as well.
I don't have another maneuver.
Oh, martial adept. Gotcha.
7 plus 15, 22 points of damage. So the sword comes across, crashes, it gets right underneath the plate there, comes all the way in. Just you can feel it nail home into the guy's spine as he crumples to the ground with just a hot breath of air, and that's it.
Nice.
He had 22. Good job.
All right. I didn't even need to do that second attack then.
Mm-mm.
So do I still have another attack?
You do.
All right.
You don't have any
Well,
ranged weapons unless something's changed.
I mean, I've had these javelins, but that's an object interaction. Never really. There's something I want to try though.
You have a shield, a sword, and javelins, or you just have a sword?
Let's see here. All right. I'd
Oh,
like
you can get
to.
over there.
Yeah, I'd like to go over here and
Okay. So that'll take your whole
stab
30 to get across the table into there, but you are at 30 and you get there.
Well, no, I need to move more because I moved down from. I already moved 5 feet.
Okay, well, let's see how far, because that's going to take you a little bit to get over that table.
I thought you were right next to me, on top of me.
Yeah, I was I was on top of you this round. Moved 5 to get down here. But it's going to cost me more movement to get through the table. Is what James is saying.
If you want to go all strengthy, you can do a strength roll and try to push your way through the table. I'll let you do that.
All right. So
Just knock that out of the way with some kick-ass strength. Doing athletics.
oh,
Kick it into the
Oh,
corner.
come on.
Nah,
man.
not going to happen. Try to
You-
push it out of the way, but no. Okay, you'll
you
have
see-
to make it a
you
difficult
see-
move.
Yeah, wait, you see Rakir kind of go here, and then just kind of run forward into the table. and then
It
get
jostles
stopped
a
by
bit,
it.
but who in
Like
the hell
when you're
mounted this thing? It's been mounted to the floor of the
Oh.
damn table.
like when you're disconnecting from an FPS game.
Let's see then.
Gordon hears the sword slam into the floor really loud, and then a big clattering. They're killing him up there, guys.
I mean, is an extra 5 feet enough to allow you to vault on top of the table? Because you only need 25 movement to get over there. So if you can spare 5, you can still get there.
Yeah, even with the difficult terrain. Of course, you'd be in that square, which might give her some cover, but. And it's up to James if one of those squares is difficult terrain, you could make it. Oh
Let's
yeah,
see.
that's a good point.
Hey James, for my
Yes, sir.
second attack, can I just
Yeah.
throw some chair at her or something?
You got it. I think that's athletics. I'm not sure. I always forget what it is for non-proficient weapons.
Improvised thrown attack of some sort.
I think it's just a D20 plus your strength. It's usually what I do.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So it shatters against that bookshelf that's in the way, unfortunately.
I think that's the end of my turn. Rakir trips on a table, and then he's like, and then throws a chair at the Blood Witch. Completely misses.
That's all right. You've never been a ranged guy. You're the front line. All right, and Orden.
Yeah, of course. Right as I had to step away. I'm here.
Yeah, I know. But you have 20 minutes after this, so.
So remind me what the rules are when someone is completely unconscious. Attacks against them have advantage, but if they're prone, that would cancel
would
each other out, right?
Consider if they're completely unconscious. Isn't that more long? Or do we have unconscious? We do. It's right
this
there.
is-
Unconscious.
You saw her get hit with the arrow that Mal had, the little black fletched arrow, and saw her drop it and go to sleep.
And attack rolls have advantage against her. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. What he said.
I don't like this bitch. She kind of
I don't-
scares me.
I don't blame you.
And she's got some kind of mind control over me. He's gonna spend, guessing, 10 feet to move there because he's moving through or by chairs. And reach out and touch somebody. If I could find the.
Do not blame you.
Oh, God.
Better kill her.
And I'm going to roll another 3d10 because it's an auto crit.
That's right.
Nice.
Smart.
Zap. All right. Wait, that's a total of 33?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Perhaps you
All
will
right. She is now an X-Witch as you blast away at her for this
Fucking-
thing, and she just shrivels up into a dust type.
I did not like her very well. She gave me the willies.
There's only one more
Give
of
me a
them.
big guy with a sword anytime. Evil hell bitches that can cast are not my thing. Can we? So we hear something's going on behind us. Orden is going to say, "I think we leave him for last." Yeah, but that means we gotta guard him, or at least stay in this room. 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. That's going to be his movement, his action. No bonus. There is not a door here, so they'd either have to come in through the front here, James, or there, right? Those are the two entrances. James?
Oh, it helps if I turn off the mute. Sorry. Yes, there's one there. There's a door in the northwest, a window in the northwest, windows in the kitchen, and a door in the back, as you saw.
Are the windows big enough for a guy in full plate to get through?
I wouldn't think a plate guy would be climbing in through windows real easily.
So we've got 2 points of entry. That's easy enough to defend. We don't hear a whole lot going on out front, but I still don't think we leave Kentel in here on his own. But if we could get through the battle without touching him, we can essentially wake him up restrained and say, "What now, bitch?" Orden says that somehow in character, in those same words with "What now, bitch?" And that'll be. I'm kidding, of course.
It's kind of all ghetto on us.
Let's
Thanks,
just shove
Adam.
him in the bag.
I was trying to think what can I use the biggest dice to do damage on? I'm like right back to that inflict wounds. So if it's an auto crit,
Nice.
yeah.
That's
All right.
good.
Where is this person at? The archer trying to deal with the bug. All right. She's going to take the disadvantage and just try to keep stabbing at it with her short sword, trying to get free. Short sword stab. Oh, 15. That probably hits.
No, she's not disadvantaged, by the way.
Oh, she's not? Okay. Well, is she grappled still, though?
Only restrained gives you just disadvantage.
Oh. She just can't move anywhere.
Yeah, basically. Very much. He's just holding her down so she can't get away and get back into range.
Okay, so she hits for 9 more. And that's it, because she does not have 2 attacks with the bow. I mean, the sword. Next. Commoner's out of here.
James, are there any interior stairs that lead to the second floor, or is it just that exterior entrance? It's just the exterior.
Just the exterior entrance and the hole you guys made.
Oh, yeah.
Thor can just pick you up and
was gonna
lift you
say-
up there.
Thorin's gonna have to like 3-point me into the fucking room.
Grab him by the collar, start spinning, chunk
I mean,
you up
it's-
there.
10 feet at least, and then he has to have a little extra to get up onto his feet. All right, and
Warden bomb. Actually, with his one spell where he can teleport out of a place and make it explode behind him, that's not a bad tactic to have him throw him in the middle of a group of enemies and then just blow up,
teleport out.
teleport out.
Here's for you. All right, the knight with he's dead though. He's off the board. Let's take him off.
For your old X-Men fans, that was was it the Wolverine special or the Colossus used to chuck Wolverine
Yep,
like a
yep.
spear?
Little cannonball or something. Fastball.
He's on the ceiling again.
Fastball special. Yep, that's what it was.
I remember that.
Oh, I mean on the roof.
Yeah, the roof.
Okay,
Sorry.
gotcha.
And up to you again. Let's see her.
All right, and the scorpion is not looking particularly good. All right. I assume the archer isn't looking very hurt, is she?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
She's a beefy one.
Yeah, those archers are. All right, then Kento will look over at Rikir and say, "Get ready! They're almost breaking through," and he will basically zap at the archer for this turn.
Go for it. There it is.
All right,
Hit.
but watch out for that blood witch. I can't do anything about that.
She's up on the rooftop.
All right, so 21
21.
damage.
No.
To the archer. Nice
Yep.
one. That blood eater.
Gonna move here to basically get away, and then I guess we'll probably do the giant scorpion's last turn. No, don't do that.
Miss. Hit. Miss. The claw is at the damage 3 there. All right.
Yep.
-3. And grappled against.
All right, and yeah, actually, no, I don't have anything. Okay, I'm done.
Where'd you go? Where'd it go? There he is. Is it scary at all having all these forces moving around outside your sight? It's like, that must be awful. This dead silence. I don't know what's going on out there. I can't see shit.
I'm just wondering when they're gonna pop in.
Yeah, exact. Well, luckily Nasir sent most of them like 5 rounds out of the way, so they're coming back. All right.
Now, question: are they, just out of curiosity, are they charging towards the angry treant?
No,
Okay.
you can see from that window. Actually, they're squeezing down between the 2 buildings, which is less than 5 feet across. It's this little tight space. Are there rules for that? There should be. Like you don't get to use your dex or something. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
It
if
should
you
be considered like grappled or something.
disadvantage on attacks, disadvantage to attack you, and basically it counts as difficult terrain. So I think you have disadvantage on dex saves too. It's pretty awful. You don't want to be squeezed.
Okay, and Thorin.
Okay. So Thorn's gonna drop the Blood Witch, or actually, she turned to ash. He's just gonna wipe his hands
Yeah.
off.
Actually, more like wounds appeared all over her.
All right. Well, he's gonna drop her, and then so if Thorn picked up Kento, could he? If he teleported, would Kento go with him, or would Kento just drop to the ground?
I imagine he would drop. We'd have to see it.
Okay.
Spell. You know,
Yeah.
but
It just says teleport, so I'd assume it'd
Yeah.
probably just teleport Thorn.
Yeah, unless it says you can bring like people with you, usually can't.
it's more along the lines of using the Misty Step is what it really was supposed to be.
That's what I imagined. Torn, what to do?
Well, you do hear fighting upstairs.
I can't. So I can't see anything upstairs. Is anybody in the range within the stairs right now? Like within this sight right here? Like within the hole? James?
I'm trying to eat dinner while we're talking to, so I
Oh,
keep
y'all
forgetting
good.
to leave the mute on. So no, you can't see anybody from there. You could move around each time, and I'll let you know if you see anybody from different angles. But you're not going to know until you.
Thorn's just gonna look at Orden and Mal. Watch him. I'm going up. And he's gonna teleport up to the top of the lip right there and get inside.
Orden looks at Mal. Watch him. I'm going up. Mal pulls out Rappy. Watch him. I'm going up.
Yes, that's exactly what's gonna
Oh,
happen.
All right, and this blood witch is on top of the roof.
She is indeed.
aw, you went over there. Oh well.
So if I had a roof picture, I guess I could if I really wanted one. If it becomes necessary, we'll create a roof one because it's actually underneath this picture.
Okay, so there's no one else in this room at the moment.
No, actually you're not. You guys have wiped everybody out.
Thorn pops into the
Oh.
room. He's just gonna look around with his hands.
Well, now that
like,
you're there, you can see this knight outside moving between the buildings. He's squeezing along. It's not real squeeze, actually, because there's an overhang of the building, so it's at least 5 feet. But they're moving along between the two buildings under the side there, and you could just make out the top of his head.
About how far out do you think he is from? Is he within 15 feet?
Yeah, you can see it right there. You see this guy.
Okay, I see him right there. All right. So
Yeah,
what
him.
do you have? Okay, so what Thorn is gonna do, seeing that down there, not seeing anybody else, Thorn's gonna take a breath weapon and blow fire down that hallway. So he's gonna make a dex save. So then take 7 damage.
I'm just trying to figure out if the cone is going to hit Kintel.
Oh no.
I don't think so. No, he's 10 down and only 5 feet forward. So, just went over the top of him, though. It's just fire roars through the area and does 9 points to this guy.
Just 7. That two's
It's 7.
dueling. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then
He
with
squawks in surprise.
all right, and then with Thorn's second attack, can he, when his free action, can he pull a flask of oil out and just kind of toss it down there?
Go for it. Don't fumble the roll.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, it's gonna hit Kento. It'll be oily.
Yeah.
Just a
he's not
straight
on fire.
dex.
Yeah, that's all. It's fine. Plus
21.
you don't have proficiency. That definitely makes it, though. You crack it across his head on that one. Splashes across him, and then he goes up in flames. Let's do another die 6, I think.
I'm not sure.
Let's just call it that for now. That'd be fine.
Well, he's covered in oil as well. So, and then that will be, I guess, the extent of Thorn's turn. I guess
Max damage.
He's gonna step a foot into the room now.
Well done.
All right.
Gary. Where is Gary?
Warrior of Worlds. 30.
There he is.
Yep, he's gonna use 30 feet of movement to fly back up and put him in that space. I included 10 feet for up too.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Take a gander around. You can communicate with your familiar at any time for free, right? You just can't see through their eyes without using an action. That's what I thought.
That seems reasonable to me.
I'm pretty sure that's the raw. I just didn't want to do something outside of the raw. Gary takes a peek around, flies in there, and then essentially sends mentally back to Orden. Only attackers are attackers in both rooms, friendlies in the main room, essentially, and then This is another Blood Witch here.
On the
She's
roof.
On the
Yeah.
rooftop.
Oh, she's up on the roof. Okay, then he will scream across at the enemy that's engaged with meta and harass him. Provide the help
He's
action.
dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
there's
the
not much in
only-
here anymore.
My
There's
bad.
a
Then
archer somewhere.
Yes, and the other room is where everybody's at right now.
well, then I guess that would change the message that was sent to Orden. Then he would say attackers in the small room, friendlies in the main room. It's 30 feet to there, 35, 40, 45. 45. It'll take him 50 to get up. He will provide the help action with the knight, fly around his head, squawk a little bit, and then fly 5, 10. But I'd like him flying down into that, James. So he's probably about level with the floor.
Okay. So you can see from there then there's a knight who's on fire running down between the two buildings, batting away at his head because it's on fire.
Okay.
And you're right there.
That's it. Yep. So the next person to hit this knight in this room will have advantage, at least until Gary's next turn.
All right. Mal's gonna jump down, kick the sword towards the kitchen. Or
Kick it
whatever
again. Okay.
Yep. Head over to the wall, climb 10 feet up the wall, and get his spidey sense back on. And as he's going over top of Orden, that'll be 30. Says, "What's going on up there? Who do I get?"
Get the bad guys.
All right. He'll pop back up to here. And the first person he sees is old Stinky Face. He used his bonus action to dash,
Okay.
and he will take a shot at him. If I can find him, there it is. Nope.
Well, you're at advantage. Did you?
Yep.
Doesn't hit. Bounces off the armor.
All right, and then he'll pop back. 35. So pop back under here, and be
This
right
little,
here.
little pop up in the hole. Pop-pop.
Yep. Hello. Ding. There's a bunch. There's 2 of them up there, and that'll be it.
Snore. He's out of the combat. He's just groveling. He backs away from the bug. You're welcome to take a opportunity attack if the bug gets him.
Yep.
No, that hits. And the con roll. Oh wait, that's the stinger. He rolled a 1.
Oh, wow.
All right.
So 39 damage.
That'll hurt.
That's more than he's done normally the entire time.
That bloodied the guy. He thought he had it all figured out. Goes staggering back.
Imagine him
1, 2, 3.
piercing him right in the chest.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool scene.
Little poison sac pumping.
He jumps from there on top of Kentel. Boss, wake up! As he goes slamming onto him. Yeah, it's a bad move, I know. Where is
Wait, this
his
guy does?
con? Oh, I'll
no,
move him
he's,
down.
he's under the table.
This guy. So you see another person fall down from through the hole, diving down like a belly flop, blood pouring down off of him. Looks like he got stabbed in the back or something as he falls on top of the other guy, yelling, "Wake up, boss!"
Sure.
And I'll put it on
Well,
the side.
I don't know that it's gonna
We'll see.
matter
So
much.
he just gets to make another con rolls all. All right, and the DC on that was 13.
No, actually, he's fine. If
Oh, he's taking action to shake him, huh?
Yep, takes an action to shake him up.
Okay, well then he's down there shaking on him at this point, but that's... Well, that'll be his action.
Yeah.
Okay, so he will... Oh, he wakes up. You don't actually have to make a save
No.
again to wake up? Thank you again. It's only like 500 words up.
Yeah. I've set it to 2 different macros now, so I'm like, I'm throw it out every time.
Oh, there you go. As you see Kentel slowly trying to wake up, open his eyes, his fingers trying to grab his sword, which isn't there. And it's not his turn anyways. Is he even on the initiative? Yeah, he is. We've already
Yeah.
missed it. This guy went after him. Lucked out.
Nice.
Where's this guy at?
Would we hear upstairs? Would we hear that guy yelling, like shaking Kento?
Yes.
Okay, good.
From where you're at, you saw it happen. You can
All right,
see
good,
the guy.
all right.
Dragon bomb.
He came diving off the edge and dropped down there.
Did I
Okay.
see that?
Yeah, from your angle as well, because they just went into that bottom corner or the bottom right corner of the box.
And do I know of this Kentel?
Yes, he's the boss of all these guys. You weren't here, unfortunately, but what it was is he actually threw open the door originally and threw this wave of fear and chaos over the room and was telling everybody to throw down their weapons and surrender, and then the floor disappeared. All right, this guy is where here. And the end. To hit. Oh, that'll hit. And he takes 15. You're another crash from outside as branches or something are smashing around. Another swing. That one misses. Mr. Slowpoke here. The Wisp, top of the round. I think you got about 2 more rounds on that cloak. There were maybe 3.
All right. Wisp is going in there and basically help action on the archer. And then the Wisp will sort of fly down to see what's going on here and into the main room.
Okay. Hey, Rick here.
And Rick here's Nasir say, ah, shit.
And now Rick here. If you haven't, there you are.
Yes.
Sorry, it's so long. I always worry if someone like fell asleep or went out to the store.
No, I'm just thinking about whether or not I should. I'm thinking about whether or not I should be going for, you know, Kento or dealing with whatever's in this room.
And you can hear shouting and noises outside, so you know there are more people coming. In fact, let's turn them back on.
If I learned anything from our adventure fighting the Mer people, and I think taking out their leader might be a good way to deal with this.
Plus, he's an asshole. You know him.
Where is he? Can I see through this hole?
Oh, yeah. Scroll the screen over to the right. You haven't been down there before. So we have the over to the right is the first floor. So you can see him from where you're at. He's just down diagonal 10 feet.
Then I'll jump down right on top of him. Where is he? There he is.
Right there. So yeah, he's there, just waking up, it looks like, as you come dropping on him. He hasn't even stood up yet. He's still poisoned, I think, too. How does the poison? Oh, it's up. That is a scroll up. Hold on.
Disadvantage on.
I was curious if they still is. Or be poisoned for 1 hour if same with roll the target also unconscious. Okay, those are separate effects. Okay.
Yeah, so he's still poisoned.
There's still time this year.
All right, so you drop down on the guy. What do you want to do from there? I'll move you over to there. Where are you at?
I've already moved over there.
Okay, here you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him.
Go for it.
Wait,
Make a
actually,
dex roll as you drop to the ground. As you fall 10 feet in plate into a small area. Okay, you're just going to take a die 6. 2 whole points of damage as you land a little off.
What kind of damage is that?
Yeah, what did that be? Bludgeoning? As the floor rushes up to hit you?
Yeah, you get that.
Yeah, because I can reduce that by 3 with my heavy armor master.
Oh. There you go. All right, nothing.
Gain 1 hit point.
Yeah, I don't think so. All right. So, yes, that worked out well. So you drop down there, you hit, and you miss.
Does the first one miss as well?
No, you hit. That one hits.
All right.
It's a
I
hit,
forgot to
miss,
add
so it's a... Yeah.
D6 to the first one.
No, you don't need to. Oh, damage-wise?
Yeah,
Okay.
damage-wise.
10 on him.
Yeah, that's a good 10 damage. And then, yeah, I don't think... All these knights are still alive, right?
Well, yes, they're huddling. There's one guy alive, huddling underneath the table without a weapon.
Oh. Well, then I
He
think we're good.
surrendered. He crawled underneath there, and he dragged his other friend, and it looks like he's trying to maybe recover him, or at least stop the bleeding, try to keep him alive.
Alright, then, yeah, I'll end my turn. I don't think there's anything more.
Okay. Orden. So you
So
see the
I'm
big
gonna-
guy starting to wake up in front of you.
I'm gonna ask this. I don't know how feasible it is. So my plan before Homeboy fell on him was to reach over and use my action to click some manacles on him. He's awake now. He hasn't had a turn. He's been laid into a couple times. How feasible or not is it for Orden to just reach over and click? Is he awake enough like he would struggle against it?
He's definitely resisting now.
And I just put him down.
And no, I'm curious to know how his homie upstairs knew he was right there.
So,
But-
probably.
Yeah. Well, I'm right on top of a dangerous fucker, and there's another dangerous fucker behind him. So I guess we better use this round defensively and cast a mirror image.
I mean,
Okay, anything else? As you
Yeah.
triple up. Yeah, how many little icons do you have on you now? Can we get rid of any of those? You get rid of the hex. And the prone.
But you gotta replace it with a mirror image.
Yeah.
Right.
I just have to zoom in really small right now to even see them all. It's like a Boy Scout belt. Little-
Orton's gonna stay right there,
You got that one. Good.
knowing that his sword is in that kitchen. He's gonna stay there and continue to be an obstacle with the mirror images in place, and just set his shield, clang his staff against it, and sit in a defensive posture for a minute. That'll be it.
I wonder if Mal did a mirror image too, and they think that he's surrounded.
Too many of them. Run away. Yeah, except for there's too many little people.
I know. Peck with the acorn, huh?
All right. So let's see how this lady does again with stabbing it with her damn short bow. 21 will definitely hit the bug. 6 more points to it. And he's still alive. You get another round out of that thing.
Oh, and Jane, I posted the rules for the oil flask. A couple. If you
I
scroll up
saw
a little
that.
bit. Yeah.
I'm pasting that into my like a notebook. I'm gonna put it somewhere. We use them all the time.
Yeah, we didn't tend to use them a lot.
Actually, I'll just make his handout real quick. Handout.
So the guy would take 5 when he entered his turn, and then everybody would take 5 going through his body if he died.
Okay, thank you. I will. No, he hasn't yet. And there it goes. Okay, and I'll move it to a better place somewhere, but at least we have a handout for it now.
All right, heck yeah.
I wish there was a way to hold 2 concentration spells somehow in
Yeah.
5e. Because the whole game there's been like, oh, I want to do that creative fun thing. Nope, that would break bless. And any way you look at it, breaking bless is going to hurt worse than the benefit.
It's saved some people so far.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it helps me with my con saves. I mean, it's too beneficial to drop for anything else, which is fine.
I'm sorry I didn't pick it up from my clerics.
That would be so broken, but a boy can dream.
All right, so he runs up and does a healing spell. Oops, wrong way.
So worst healer ever.
Yeah, he is. I come up. No, don't put the oil on me.
Why are you stabbing him?
It's my holy oil. I have to anoint you with my holy oil.
Yeah. Ew.
Yeah. All right. He's trying to put out the flames and healing the poor guy who's on fire. He takes a round to put out the flames. How much damage does he take on his turn? You said it was
Just be a 5, just a straight 5.
Straight 5?
Yeah,
Not
it
even a
says take
D6?
5. Yeah, it says it takes. So when you put oil on something and then light it on fire, it takes an extra 5, and then it takes 5 when it ends its turn or enters its turn.
Okay, so he puts it out that turn. Was using his whole actions as they're fighting it out and stuff.
So
and
they
he,
probably wouldn't take anything.
So, and but doesn't get to move. He's also stopped up the entrance there. He's dead. Why are you on the initiative? Witchy. Bonus action. You see the man in front of you, Orden. You're for the one where you just did your 3 illusion pieces. The guy dropped down. He's trying to wake up the knight. He looks over and goes, "What's going on?" And he sort of has this weird look as he's dangling with his arms out and he's trying to grab onto you, but doesn't know which one to grab. He's going to try to do an athletics. What did we do before when we did athletics versus someone who's got mirror image? We've tried
Who's
this
doing
before.
this?
The guy in front of you, or the one that dropped from the ceiling who woke up the boss.
That's
Who's-
over here.
Oh, he's
Ten
over
feet
here. I
away
thought that
from
was
me.
here. Oh, I thought it was here. Okay, well, he's trying to push his way through then and gets to here. And you can tell by the look of him, and since you've had this spell, that someone's got the marionette spell on him.
So it's an attack. So I would roll to see if he targets me or an illusion. And
Okay.
4 might be low enough that he targets me. Let me double check. I think it is low enough, even with all 3 up. Good news is I wouldn't lose an illusion, but bad news is he would target me. 3 duplicates must roll a 6 or higher. Yep, so he chose me.
Wow, that was lucky. And he grabs onto you with a tackle.
Don't I get to? Is it a contested check though?
Yes, it is. Go for it. 18 strength.
I mean,
Stop.
You can do
highly
it.
doubt I'm gonna
You can do
make
it.
but we can at least
Absolutely.
give
3
it a
sets of
shot.
arms wrapped around 3
Yeah.
all of the duplicates.
So I am grappled.
As he grabs onto you, and then the Blood Witch still gets her action.
How did he do that on her turn?
That's her
Or was
bonus action.
She did it to him.
Oh, that's.
Now you know how she got to jump down on somebody. All right. And her spell.
Is there a hole in the ceiling when she's looking through?
Yep.
All right.
There is no ceiling.
Oh, there is no ceiling?
If you look over to the edge, once you get to that door, it's open air.
Oh, okay, okay.
I know. I wish we could do this from the side. Here, this might help. I'll do it between rounds. We're almost done. Next time, I'll give us 3 floors for next time because I don't think we're finishing this yet again.
I have faith.
All right. So where'd she go? I lost her character sheet. Oh, there we go. She hits you, Thorn, with an enthrall spell.
Oh, damn it.
So you have to make a wisdom save. Oh, creatures of your choice within range. Nice. I didn't realize it was an area
Uh,
7.
that you can see.
so, do you just to make sure that is what you want her to do in combat, right?
What does it take a minute to do it or something? Generation 1
No.
minute.
But basically, on a failed save, the target has disadvantage on wisdom perception checks. That's it. That's all it does.
Oh, it's not what I will do the one above it. Wait, I thought it's right above it. Any creature you can't. All right, we've distracted by causing creatures of your choice that you can see within range.
Yeah, it
Oh, that's a
doesn't.
useless spell. Why'd they give her that?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, why is she casting that? Because that's like
Yeah.
that is particularly useless.
I just thought it was the same as suggestion, so I was going to do that. It is. I'm so glad she has it. Once a day, though, so hey. Okay. Yeah. So wisdom saving throw again. DC 15 at the bottom.
Gladly.
At least this one's only on one person.
13, damn it.
And she just tells you to flee.
Flee.
Run away, little one. Run away. And that'll be on your round. And since you're charmed, she can step away, she thinks, at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then
She wasn't
float.
within range, was she?
For what?
About nothing. She was above me. She was on the rooftop.
So she's down. She's now in view because she can't make it back onto the roof, but she's now floating in the air there in that open space over the top of everybody down below. Bad move for her, but. And Willem.
All right. So here's a question: what are your rules on IDing spells as they're being cast?
If you have it, I don't see it being a problem at all. Otherwise, I guess if you're in the same school and things like that, I don't know. You can make an arcane roll. Not
Alright.
one of your spells, at least not one you've ever used.
What?
Have you used suggestion?
A lot.
Okay, well then you don't have to make a roll. That's what I was saying. If it's one you've used,
Okay,
that's fine.
sure. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like my core interrogation spell.
Okay, absolutely.
All right. Willem looks over, sees Thornton's been charmed to flee, and sort of. It is. By the way, can I see the blood witch from where she is or no?
Yep, she's just floating in the air there over the hole. I should take that mark off her now.
All right, then I'm going to basically move over to her and
I don't
Over
think
to
she
her,
has
and I'm
advantage.
going to basically attempt to slam some bolts into her to break that spell.
Go for it.
Assume those both hit, or
I don't even see. Oh, I have to scroll down. I was waiting for it. Too high. Absolutely. Nice.
all right. So 22 damage and 2 DC 10 con checks for saves.
Con. First one. Second one. Ah, made them both.
Yeah.
Barely. Still did 24, 22 points of damage.
Yeah, con. All right. Then I'm going to yell up to the yell up to the scorpion. Scorpion to finish her off. Drop her down below. So the scorpion will go to town.
Hit.
Nice.
Miss. 6, 8,
So
14.
14 more.
A few more con checks.
No, that's the archer. And
Oh,
then
it's the archer.
the scorpion will go doot doot doot, and doot, and try and drop her over the edge, release her.
Yeah. Let's do a contested strength on that one as you're dragging her along the ground. I don't imagine it being too hard since she's an archer, but
Okay. I should have known that ahead of time.
Oh yeah. James may not know, if a target is grappled, the grappler can move them. They can only move at half speed, but they can move them anywhere by raw.
oh, okay, that's not in my little DM conditions cheat sheet.
Yeah, so I'm only moving him 20. That's all
Okay,
he can,
that's
he can
fine then.
move.
So
Wait,
like
okay.
homie that has Orden grappled, if he moved across the room or as far as half his movement would allow, Orden would have no choice but to
I don't
go.
know why they did put that on the conditions page. How weird. It's not on my big old DM screen. Okay.
But probably because it's not really relevant to grappling, just to movement. So, and he pitches her over the side for 3 damage.
Ah,
More people down below for you guys.
great.
Enemies.
I'm gonna give her a dex roll, a high one, but at least give a chance not to, at least not be prone. Archer dex. Oh, she has acrobatics too. 15. 15 she rolled. Okay. And she's not grappled anymore. Yay. No. It's the little things.
Yay.
All right, and does Steer have anything you can actually do with a bonus action to fix this? I don't think so, unfortunately. So, yep. Guess he is done then.
All right. The door in the back opens up. One knight steps through. He comes in. Actually, he's got more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can get all the way up into the game. And he's going to whack at you, Orden, since you're the closest one and you're grappled.
Finally.
And knight, great sword, swing, at advantage. 21. Give me a mirror image.
Not advantage. Grapple just makes my movement 0.
Oh, I keep thinking mixing it up with the other one, the
So he
restrained.
slams into a duplicate. And
Nice.
one.
And his second swing then? 19. I don't know if that would even hit.
That one, we still have to roll to see who it hits.
Oh.
That, let me, hold on, let me make sure. I've got to have these at quicker access. I know it's 6 or better if you have 3, which he just hit. So now I have two duplicates. You have to roll an 8 or higher. So we hit a second duplicate.
You're down to
So,
1.
Yep.
Well, your AC is 22, isn't it? Would it take a duplicate away if it doesn't even hit you?
The duplicate's AC is 10 plus my Dex
oh,
mod, which
okay,
is
I
2,
got you
so
then.
it's 12.
I've never used the spell. All right, that's okay. I see then.
All
What I
right.
did
Well then,
What I did forget with that grapple, because technically it's a melee attack, it's just a special one. Should have repulsion shield that fucker, but I didn't think about it.
all right. And where's this person at? No, it's this one. It's okay. And then she pops in the front door, peeks around. We're gonna do a active perception. What did you roll? Like a 18? What was it, Mal?
Mal's in the ceiling.
Oh, you're not underneath the table.
No.
Okay. So no stealth roll there. And she's got a kick-ass passive, so I'm not going to worry about her not seeing you. So you see the front door pop open, an archer lean in, beat up, looking at you, and you're the only thing straight in view of her. And she lets loose an arrow at you with +10 on it. Oh, didn't need it.
One definitely hits.
Okay, and we're going to add 10. +10, 1d10. 18 as his arrow gets slams in.
All right, it's gonna use his uncanny dodge.
You can see her
And,
tracking you as you're moving across the ceiling, trying to get out of the way of it.
He's like, "Oops, the garbage pit's full."
Does uncanny dodge automatically make it happen, or?
Just does
Oh.
half.
Okay, that helps. Okay, I was waiting for you to do something. Sorry. All right, then her next one with no bonuses, straight roll. 22. And that's for 8.
All right.
And then she follows the same thing. She steps back out and are behind it.
Got 2 arrows hanging out the side of him.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thorin.
Okay, so she said flee.
You've got to run your whole movement speed in a direction away from her.
Away from her. Okay. So the only. So completing the action. So how what would that entail? How would I? So if
You can't attack her. Let me just read. Is it charmed? I think it was. A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmed with harmful effects. The charmer has advantage on any checks to interact with it. And then she commanded you. I think I'll make sure I get the right one. Suggestion commanded you to just get the hell out of here.
I don't know if
so
it's
would that could be complete? So if he say he fled the room, he did flee. Does that complete the suggestion, or would he continue to flee?
If you left this room, you have to flee for a minute, I think it is, or whatever
A
the
minute?
duration is.
Flee for 8 hours.
one turn. The suggestion is just a 1 turn and done.
Okay, thank you, because I don't want to read all that.
No,
For now.
no, it's not.
All right, let's read the damn thing. Hold on,
That-
everybody.
His concentration up to 8 hours on
Yeah.
a failed save. It pursues a course of action to the best of ability. The suggested course of action can continue for the entire duration. If the suggested activity can be completed in shorter time, the spell ends. So that's what I was trying to see. So
Oh,
if a
well,
complete fleeing, I don't know how to complete fleeing though.
Which
she
one am I
followed it up
talking
part
about?
of the spell because it's not a one-word spell. It's not the other one. She followed it up with "runaway little thing" or something like that.
All right,
So,
all right. Well, so in that case, I guess in Thorn's mind, if he was,
I mean, you don't have to
look-
leave the room, but
all right, Thorn would probably guess, fucking just run up this way and.
Most of those spells like fear you'll get a saving throw once you break line of sight. But yeah, suggestion must be command is the 1 turn.
yeah, because you can tell someone go to town and sell all your goods.
Yeah, suggestion is really powerful.
Yeah.
You can
Give
basically
me a sandwich.
like
Yeah,
because even
go
if
make
you
me a
mention
sandwich.
eventually kill her and break her concentration, you'll have spent like several rounds running away, and then have spent several more rounds running back.
All right. Well, Thorn's there.
Look, that
I
is.
guess
nasty.
Thorn would probably be heading towards the window, trying to get as far away as possible. So Thorn's gonna run there, and I guess. Can you
need
see
to
the
leave the
other?
room.
Can you see
Yeah.
the roof of the other building from this window?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thorn's gonna bonus step to that roof.
Okay, over the top to the iron worker building that's unfortunately now underneath my other map.
Or just in sin. So you just put Thorn outside, like
Okay,
10
that's
feet
fine.
that way.
We'll do it between next one. We're almost done anyways. So we'll just know that you're on top of the other building over here somewhere.
I'll put him out here. That's
Thank you.
where he's at. Where he's gonna be there, but on top of a roof.
So, all right, and I guess that's it. I mean, you could. There's nobody you can see from up there because you could attack other people.
I see this archer right here.
Yeah, they're not there. They're on the
Not
first
really
floor.
there?
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
fix this
well.
between next adventure.
You're all good. All right, then in that
Hey,
case,
Thorn,
Thorn's just
come on
gonna cowering up there.
Okay.
Or looking for a way out.
It's usually Rakir that gets hit by those spells.
Whew.
Oh god, you jinxed it.
Well, let's take it back to the top of the round and we'll call it a night. Let's keep going. Gary.
What is Big Bad without a sword doing?
Looking to go get his sword, I guess.
I mean, is he still on the ground? Is he standing up? Is he?
Oh,
facing
he's
somebody? What is he
definitely
doing?
standing up. No, he's getting back into the game.
Is he pulling out a different weapon, or is he just standing there?
He's just standing there. The only other thing he has on him is you can see a bow.
Gary will fly down and harry and provide the help action on the bloody guy that's right next to Orden, and then
Okay. I'll just leave that plus on him then.
fly over against the ceiling in that area. That'll do it.
Okay.
All right. I was gonna run up, across the ceiling to here, and run up the wall. Hi, Scorpion. So that's 5, 10, 15.
And you're right, like inches away from, or feet away from the Blood Witch who's floating there at the same level you are.
Oh, hi. 20. And turn around and unload
Hold
on
on.
her.
But she gets a opportunity attack against you. Where'd she go?
He wasn't looking. He's trying to get away from the arrows.
And where's she? My least favorite features is when you wiggle a window in Windows and everything else disappears.
If you just wiggle the window again, everything will come back.
I was doing it. Now I'm over here shaking it like I have palsy and the damn things aren't coming back.
Aw.
All right, let's go open them all up again real quick. This I'll minimize if it's annoying. Blood Witch. There she is. And she's going to try to tie you up. Binding chain.
No.
Oh, no. Okay. I have to find that window yet. It's still minimized. Okay, she misses. Go ahead.
All right. Sleeping bolts.
And back at you.
Yes. First one, armor class 12.
That's not going to do it.
Second one.
Oh, wait, I will. Oh, no, you had mage armor.
Armor class 13.
That's still not going to do it.
Damn. All right.
And now you're on the second floor next to the critter, next to the bug.
Yep. He'll take 5 feet, his last bit of movement back, and get ready to go
All
toe
right.
to toe with the Blood Witch.
And you can see that there's a hole in that wall, right? Even though you
Oh,
can't
there's a
see
hole
the
right
wall.
here. Oh, right here.
Yeah, to the north of you, past that chest, there's a big ass hole in the wall.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
Yep. Perfect.
That's the one they carved their way through on the earlier. Kento gets to go.
About time.
Yeah, I know. Slacker, you gotta sleep the whole night? Let all your guys get smacked? Hmm.
Hello, Kentel.
Yeah, I know. I'm debating. It's like, well, does he go after Orden, or does he go after Rakir? All right. I'm just gonna roll. 1d2. 2's Orden. Gonna kill Orden. All right.
Dry.
Gonna try. So he just swings a backhand at you. Basically does a little bitch slap and tries to smack you.
Mm.
Let's see how this goes. Oh,
He
I rolled a 9
smacks
anyways.
at an image and misses it.
Oh, he misses the image anyways.
Yep.
Man, that doesn't happen often.
No, not at all.
Oh, the 9, yeah. He steps over here, 1. Steps onto the body, 2,
I
3.
would like to smack him, please.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Sorry.
He doesn't do it very often, but
You want to keep your reaction for something else?
only hold on. Only one of these guys could potentially. No, we're gonna fucking smack him because
Yeah.
it sounds like fun.
It's like that Simpson episode, like opportunity attack, shield spell, opportunity attack, shield spell.
How about a 20 to hit
That will do it.
for 3 whole points of damage?
Hey, he gave him a smack.
Little slap in the butt.
He snarls. That was 3, 4, 5. And that's it. He's already tried that. Yeah, he'll try this. And then to Rakir. Grovel, he yells.
Wait,
Oh no.
Damn
Get
it.
an extra action.
yeah, that's
Oh, did he?
Well,
What'd he do?
attacking is
Use
an action.
An action to attack. Yeah.
Oh, I missed the attack. I'm sorry. You're right. Never mind. It was such a lousy attack, I'd even think it was an attack.
Scaring me, James.
I mean, if he gets multiple attacks, he can attack again.
Let's see, but I don't think he gets it with that. He gets multiple attacks with his weapon that's over there in the kitchen.
I'd say unarmed weapon. Same.
Yeah, spells it out. Blackguard gets 3 attacks with its glaive or sharp bow, and he doesn't use a glaive. He uses it. All right, we'll move on. Where's this guy at? That guy there.
You're definitely
that's-
nicer than I am.
That's the marionette. It's his turn, though. He's going to try to break out of it.
How is he a marionette? He has me grappled.
He did have you grappled. It's his turn, though.
I am still. Yeah, he still got me grappled unless he releases it.
He does. So
Okay.
he lets you go, and he's like his arms are flapping around and stuff as he's trying to figure out what's going on. And let's give him an intelligence roll. It's pretty high though,
I
15.
must have missed something.
You maybe were using a term that we're misconstruing on. He's being controlled by the witch upstairs. He's trying to fight against her control. She's using him to attack you. He's doing something else on his turns.
Got it.
So she gets to move him around and do stuff with him on her as a bonus action. He doesn't lose his turn because of it though.
Right.
All right. And he has no idea what's going on. We're going to do a random. 3, he just tries to run. 1d3. 2 is you, Warden. Goes after Rakir. Drags his greatsword out and misses.
Bunk.
And boom. Okay, you're flailing around outside, but no more screaming, as there's still crashing noises and louder ripping apart. The building's starting to shake a bit more. Let's make a hole in it. I'm gonna do a clock. Roll 1d12. 7. The stairs disappear. Suddenly, with a loud wrenching noise, roots rip out of the earth and tear the staircase off of the outside of the building.
Nice. Except for Thorn's on there.
Nobody's on the staircase. No, he's not. He's on a
I know.
building next door. Yeah. All right, and that brings us to the top again. Please make your notes of where you were at, what you want to do. I'll leave
Right.
this. Oh my god. As we're wrapping up, after we get done with this town, actually we've talked about that. I'll get back to that later then. Never mind, because we still got a bit. We got Leland, Cragsmaw, and trying to get back to Saltmarsh. Okay. Anybody have anything in parting they want to do, say, as we hit the top of the round and call it a night?
Was Leland to find this company? What was Leland again?
Good point. That was part. Well, that and it's been taken over, and these guys left town, giving it basically over to someone even worse. So now the cult supposedly is running. I think that's what it was. I got to go back to my notes.
I think we were going to Leland because Thorin and Rakir wanted to settle this shit.
Right, and this guy's now been settled, so that's gonna be part of that's. At least that's done.
Yeah, they came to us.
But there's probably the we thought it was like the cult of the dragon or something there, but it's probably if it's tied with these guys, it's the cult of the one below or whatever that's there. That's something we probably can't let stand, unless we really just want to leave the townsfolk to let them do whatever they want to them.
There.
Yeah, but at the top of the turn, we would be yelling down the hole. Thorin's been sorreled. Kill the witch. Kill her.
Somebody soiled Thorin?
Sorreled, not soiled.
I heard
But yeah,
soiled as well.
Sources.
Well,
Where
Can't
is the
believe
witch?
the witch made him.
She's
crap
floating right above.
Right. Yeah, she's on the second floor, but you can see her from the first. She's just in the dead air right now.
Yeah, she's basically like right above Rakir, basically.
She ran out of room to get back up to the rooftop.
Got it.
But yeah, all right. I
Cool.
have to be
Well
heading
then,
out now.
we're gonna head out then as well. Well, thank you everybody. I will stop
Thank
our
you.
recording.